Hello everyone and welcome to the playing grounds where apparently we're having a truckload of issues tonight with YouTube, which is fun. But it would seem like it's working now. Test pending. But yeah, tonight is just gonna be the chill stream of yours Tuesday night. If you want to join in, feel free to join in. Today's game is going to be played using Parsec. So everybody can join in even if you don't have the game installed. And the big reason why we're doing this is because, let me boot up the game. Also, my voice is weird today. It's okay. Yeah, I need to boot up the game. We are using emulators, but just for the record, I do have the game. But yeah, we're playing Kirby Fighters 2 Community Edition. Obviously, it was maybe a little bit silly of me to actually let the suspense build up because it's in the title. Like, come on. It's in the title. But yeah, long story short, we're playing Kirby Fighters 2 Community Edition, and I'm proving to you I have the game. Like, as you can see, it is on my home screen. I have the game. So I do have the original game. No weird shenanigans here. Hi Woomy, how's it going? Yeah, no weird shenanigans here in terms of really legality and stuff. At least in terms of US legality. So yeah, I'll give you the rundown real quick. So what is Kirby Fighters 2 Community Edition? So you may actually know Kirby Fighters 2, the original game, which is like a platform fighter, which infamously came out the same day as the Switch version of Rivals of Ever. So that was a whole thing of conspiracy theorist stuff. Yeah, so the idea is that the fans actually rebalance the game entirely, and essentially now you have a platform fighter that is actually kind of competitive. Also, yeah, I might have a little bit of issues with lag just because I have to, like, load the shaders in by force, if necessary. I mean, it's going to be necessary. But it's a pretty simple game, like, I have it remapped. Unfortunately, the original game doesn't let you remap the buttons. But it's essentially a 3-button game. You have jump, which... it's Kirby, so you can, like, jump infinitely until he gets tired. It's like Forgotten Land in that sense. You have an attack button, with which you can do, like, special moves and stuff, which are essentially just copied from the Kirby games. Like, the controls are essentially just from the Kirby games. And you also have a shield button. As you can see, you also have, like, a guard bar. And obviously when you have a shield, you have a grab. Which, funnily enough, this is Kirby Fighters 2. And if I recall, Kirby Fighters 1 did not have a grab on the 3DS. Which, kinda caused some issues, if you get what I mean. But yeah, essentially it's 3 buttons. It's just here for fun. We're probably just gonna mess around. As usual, chat, if you want to play, just let me know in the chat. I think there's room for everybody, honestly. Also, yeah. Fighter Kirby has 4 spawn. like Lucario's Force Palm. Because why not? Also, the training mode isn't that robust because, you know, it's just a quick $15 asset flip originally. But if you have Community Edition and if you type in the Konami code in training mode, I just learned that like a few seconds ago when I realized I didn't have a save file for the game. But essentially it unlocks all the characters and there's quite a lot of characters. Most of them are Kirby because it's Kirby. So you got Kirby, Bandana D, Gooey, and yeah, as I said, might be a little trouble with the shaders. You have Maglor, you have DDD, and you have Meta Knight. Which honestly, I feel like the guest roster is a little bit weird, given how much they had in Star Allies. But yeah, sure, Maglor, why not? I mean, I guess Marks might have been too busted. I guess Marks might have been too busted, to be fair. Because I was messing around with Maglor. I know he has like that ship move, which I guess we can try to summon. But yeah, I know he has the ship move in Star Allies. I don't know if I can do it here. Also, my throat is hurting today. My goodness. Ultra Sword, Maglorian launch. I definitely do not think Maglor in this game has a ship. But he does have like a lot of annoying things like that. Maglor's a zoner. Oh, he does have the ship. Hi Colin, how are you doing? It's nice to have the developers in the chat. We had actually developers for TMNT X Justice League Turbo last week as well, which was really cool. So I like that the developers of the mod actually come in the chat. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that the ship doesn't charge in this one. So yeah, Colin, I'd like to know, since I have you here, what did you change in the game exactly? Like, outside of, you know, regular balance. Because my experience, obviously, with Kirby movesets is mostly, like, playing the Kirby games. But I think the people in the chat might be interested in knowing what exactly changed between this and the regular Kirby Fighters, which I have on my Switch. Outside of, you know, adding the Konami code in training mode to help with unlocks. Also, yeah, again, chat, I will be taking opponents in the chat during the night, and we're using Parsec, so the nice thing is you don't have to install anything but Parsec on your PC, on your Linux PC, on your tablet, on your phone. Doesn't matter, you can just join in and it's going to be very nice. Actually, what I'm going to do is I think we're going to start with actually playing the game. I do not know if there's a message in the Kirby Fighters Discord to say that I've started the stream. And, yeah, okay, apparently there is a message. Good, because I kind of forgot. I'm not that diligent with that with the promotional thing. Also, is the game audio okay on my end? Also, the ship wasn't in the game originally. Okay, interesting. Because, as I said, I knew it was in Star Allies, but I didn't know if it was in this game. And it's cool that it is in the game. And yeah, I saw that there was a new stage as well. Unfortunately, I can't show it off in training mode, so I'm gonna have to back out into battle mode. Try and show it off. Rumble going crazy right now. Yeah, I believe you added like the stage from Amazing Mirror. Is that right? Is that the one? And who am I gonna play? Because the nice thing is that I haven't played that much of the game, so I can like kind of play anyone. Ninja should be fun. B. This whole mapping thing is messing with my mind. Let me just go to second screen. We'll do a quick match against the CPU to actually show off some things. And let's put Parasol. And remove everyone else. Yeah. I did notice that you added like Rainbow Rally, and you know what? Let's go there. For the sake of showcasing the game, let's go there first. I know there's a single player mode in the game, like an arcade mode. Well. Okay, so it's Fox Laser in this game. Got it. And yeah, there's items in the game as well, like, which makes sense. It is a platform fighter made by Nintendo. It is going to have items. And that kind of was of a poor a poor showcase of the game because, you know, items. That's fine. I'm gonna raise the computer level and change it to whip. Let's do 4 stars. Let's do bar building, because why not? I'm not sure if the hazards are still there in the game. Because I know the original game has hazards on stages. So I'm not completely sure what's left. Okay, good start. We're getting bodied by the CPU, that is great. Whoa, this stage is the stage is giving me motion sickness. This was not a good idea. Oh, so you're saying jump 2B, okay. There's a new move. I like that it's unlocking stages, even though I have the stages. It's funny. Yeah, let me go back to... that was where... Rule settings, which I have on A. That's what I was looking for. Hazards off. items, no items. And I guess ghosts don't really matter because I'm by myself right now. Actually, let's just... I'm gonna try one more with Ninja and then we'll take... I'll take on the viewers. Let us pick water as the CPU. And then remove. That should be a little bit more manageable. Let's do that. I should really just press random, but I don't. I see the new move. Jesus! Well, water seems obnoxious to deal with. Hi Agent Free, how you doing? I'm already dying. I'm getting perfected by the CPU. That is a problem. Also, yeah, good to know there's air dodging in the game. It's not gonna save me against that torrent, though. Okay, chat, let's agree on something. I'm not doing CPU level 4s anymore. We're just doing humans. So yeah, chat, once again, if you want to join, please let me know. I'll shoot you the whatchamacallit? The friend code. That's it. The friend code for Parsec, so we can play together. So feel free to add me, and if you want to play, just feel free to play. Just let me get the friend code real quick. It's there. There we go. Also, yeah, because this is an external Parsec server, I don't have directly the access to the Parsec thingy outside of what's on the server. And yeah, if you want to play in the chat, just let me know. Let me know. So this is my Parsec ID. And feel free to add me and let me know in the chat and jump in. There's also dedicated playing grounds chat in the Discord if you need. So you can also get in contact with me that way if you want to play. But in the meantime, I think what I'm gonna do is arcade mode. It's F11 for full screen. That's what I was looking for. Yuzu experts, as you can see. One day we'll do Smash using Yuzu. This is gonna be fun. So yeah, let's try to do some arcade mode while... There we go. While we're waiting for the chat to eventually maybe want to play. Okay, so you can't use the guest stars in this mode, in the arcade mode. Okay. Good to know. You know what? Let's do yo-yo. Okay, there. This is the CPU. Okay. I'm learning. Yeah, that feels like that would be a good game to play in teams, to be fair. Oh, interesting that you can like... Oh, I see! You can just cancel the... You can just cancel out of double jump state. Okay. Good to know. It's funny how water doesn't feel as oppressive when... Oh, hi Fruit Mage, how are you doing? As you can see, I'm learning the game right now and pretty much waiting for people to actually fight me. And yeah, I guess this is that single-handed mode would be the actual arcade mode. But unfortunately, I don't think it lets me actually access that with Pro Controller mapped out. So we're just doing story mode. While waiting for opponents. Damn. I might not have fought this through. I think we might be stuck here for a while. I think we might be stuck here for a while. This is a problem. I'm gonna... I might have to close the game to actually stop that. I mean, I guess the... Okay, that makes sense. The first stage of story mode actually gives you the max level. Okay, Ferubi, we'll see if I remember that. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I think, at this rate, I'm going to close the game and turn it back on. Because if it's upping me to like max level, we're gonna be here for a while. Also, just as a disclaimer, if the chat wants to play with me, just know that the Parsec server is in Europe, so... Oh, it might be B then. Because I was just... It's not B either. I'm kind of mashing A right now. Maybe X? No, there's no reason. I mean, it might have saved, to be fair. So let's just close Yuzu and reboot it. That's fine. It happens. It happens. We'll just reboot the game. Yeah, it didn't save. But it doesn't want me to go to single-handed mode because I think that's because I just have a Pro Controller mapped out. Maybe if I had single Joy-Con or something. Why did I do that? Or maybe if I map out double Joy-Con. If I map out dual Joy-Cons instead of, you know, regular one, then maybe, just maybe, we'll have something. Yeah, that would make sense if single hand mode doesn't take Pro Controller and only takes Joy-Con. Yeah, I think it's just single Joy-Con. I don't want to close user. I'm just gonna go out. Hi, new challenger. How are you doing? Yeah, I'll just go back to regular Pro Controller. Do you want to play with me? Wait, can I? Because I guess that would make sense if I just did that. I mean, I don't know why I can't access single-handed then. Wait, I think it removed my my stuff. Say hey on that, B on that, and Y on that. Which is what I want for Kirby Fighters. There we go. Yeah, but that's weird. It doesn't let me play single-handed mode. Oh, you have to unlock it. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess to unlock it, I have to play story mode, which does unlock the thing. Because it maxes out your level. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, we can try. Friend request. It's accepted. There we go. Should be able. You should be able to connect now. I guess if you're NA East Coast, that would be fine. NA West Coast might be a little bit more troublesome. Also, hi Nalugi. There we go. Should be in. There. You're in Magikarp? I'm gonna just go there. Controls, player 2. Need to refresh the controls. Doesn't see you. Maybe I need to reboot the emulator. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot the emulator just in case. Because I saw that you had the input. Controls. No, I don't see you. That's weird. We're not opening a second instance of Yuzu. A connected gamepad, there should be one. Okay, I hear the beep. Which means normally, okay, Xbox controller 1. Okay, there we go. We got it. Do you want to change inputs? I mean, I guess... I don't have a way to communicate that is efficient. I guess the chat. Do you want to change inputs? Okay, good. Let's play then. I don't know why it didn't want your controller originally. F11 for full screen. That's right. Okay, we're good, we're good. Back to the game. So we're 2 players, solo, and there we go. Wait, maybe I need to like do that. Items none, hazards off. There we go, that should be better. And yeah, I need to remove the CPUs. That's the one. Okay, here we go. So I'm currently playing with Magikarp, one of the devs of the game. So let's see how it goes. I tried to block, but I guess I can't be dashing and blocking. I was about to say I have a Dokkan, but I wasn't at the range where I could do a Dokkan safely. I'm just gonna stick with fire for now, just to try and understand the game better. Right, there's Grappler Kirby in this. Shit, through the platform, through the platform. Yeah, the character select actually has quite a few transformations to choose from. Yeah, I always find it fascinating when people actually take old games and rebalance them themselves and add new mechanics and stuff. And it happens more often than you'd think. Because I know Street Fighter 2 Turbo, like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, has one, which is like New Legacy or something, that we should try out at some point. Grabs are so unsafe in this. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about New Legacy, for that matter. Also, I guess we can't talk about rebalanced games without mentioning the obvious one, which would be Project M. But Project M is like the work of 10 years. By different groups of people. This was not the right way to grab. Yeah, I thought I'd be smart and spam Hadouken, but I really can't get any space with fighters. So what I'm gonna do instead, I think, is try out Meta Knight. No, not the CPU. Wait. I want to try out Meta Knight. There we go. Better. Yeah, I'm kind of winging it, to be fair. I guess we could just use regular sword, but I want to wing it. I don't know how I got out of that one alive. I mean, yeah, the move lists are in the pause menu. I'm just... You know, I just like playing it like if it were an arcade. Did you get what I mean? It's like last week with It's like last week when we played TMNT Cross JL. I need to get out of the corner. I need to get out of the corner. Ooh, that one was close. Despite the fact that at some point I was like, wait. Why am I shielding? Stick with Meta Knight for now. But yeah, just to remind you, unlike Forgotten Land, this game has move lists. It was so weird, by the way, that Forgotten Land had like no move list. I guess that's because it's 3D, you know, but... Yeah. It's like, why am I shielding? B, and I'll do cutter. Yeah, because I know cutter actually has an uppercut move of sorts. So I'll do cutter. Okay, now let's see what Meta Knight can actually do. But honestly, that instant cancel is a good way to actually balance out things, because I would wager that characters that can just straight up fly, like you know, Meta Knight and Maglore. They have a pretty good advantage, honestly, in the base game. Yeah, just out of range for the counter. The grabs are so unsafe! The grabs are so unsafe in the game. No joke. But yeah, I like Cutter, I like Meta Knight so far. As we said, new stage added by the devs, which is really cool. Finally, I go. Can you pivot grab in this? Ooh, was that a ledge cancel? Close, but no cigar. For me, I mean. Come on. Also, I just realized, did I forget? I need to check something real quick. Shit, I forgot to enable subtitles on the stream. Well, that wasn't smart of me. I just wish YouTube enabled the subtitles, the automatic captions, like, by default. Like, if I keep enabling them, just let me enable them by default. Yeah, that's how you play the game. But sure, yeah, I guess combo. Little bit of like a combo there with the projectile. Let me go back to Meta Knight. And yeah, chat, if someone else wants to play, just let me know in the chat. So we can actually like take turns and stuff. Classic boss music. I love the Daroach hat. Yeah, now I know why I was thinking that I was shielding erroneously. That's just his counter. Well, I guess just mash jab. When in doubt, just mash jab. Yeah, I guess one thing I didn't mention about this this game is it is digital controls, because obviously those are controls from the Kirby games, from the 3D Kirby games, and those are usually played with the D-pad. So you can just play with a D-pad or a fight stick, I guess. You know, like Nick All-Star Brawl. Nick All-Star Brawl also has, like, a digital control scheme. Ooh. Oh, so Hammer has a has an install. That's good to know. Yeah, you should always throw against the wall. I feel like this does more damage. But it might just be placebo. Okay. It's not that there's like screen KOs for some moves. It's funny. I like it. I'm a simple man. I like it. You know what? Let's try DDD. No, I said let's try DDD. Also, I must say the game runs really well on Yuzu. Which obviously there has been a little bit of debate. Yeah, now Luigi, if you want to play, just let me know. We'll cycle through. I guess after this one we can cycle through. If you want to play. Yeah, DDD's a fat boy. This really doesn't feel like a good DDD matchup, I must say. Like, I feel like I'm actually playing DDD against Ness, you know? But yeah, if you want to play, we'll cycle through. So let me just send you my Parsec ID. Magicop, thanks for the game. You can, I mean, I guess you can just disconnect if you want. I'll just send in my ID in the chat so that now Luigi can actually friend me. And in the meantime, I'll also run the ads. Just to remind you that this Saturday will be the Samurai Showdown Monthly ad Battle for the Den. So if you're in Europe, if you have Samurai Showdown for the Nintendo Switch, make sure to register. It is on the 16th of April at 20:30 CET. Make sure to register. This is the last Alpha Rankings event of the season. So if you want some points on the leaderboard, make sure to register. And you can register right now by typing in the command !BattleDen in the chat to get the link to be able to register. And also, next week there will be no playing grounds, but on the 26th we'll be back with some Fighting EX Layer Another Dash on the Nintendo Switch. Obviously this is a Switch game. We'll be testing out the new update that adds some more options for netcode, which had some divisiveness, and also just new stuff in general. Just big balance patch for this game. I'm glad to be kind of coming back to the roots of the playing grounds with this one. It will be on the 26th of April at 21 CEST. But anyways, back to the game. Okay, so if you're playing keyboard, I guess I have to enable keyboard, right? I guess I have to manually allow you to use the keyboard. So yeah, there we go. That's keyboard. Configure the controls for player 2. Keyboard only. Yeah, thanks for the game, Magikarp. And yeah, I know from experience that East Coast isn't too bad, honestly, because obviously I'm on the west coast of Europe, so that kind of cancels out, you know. So it's kind of okay. You can have like 100 ping or something. Now, Luigi, do you want to change any controls? Actually, do you have input to begin with? Just so we know, do you have inputs to begin with? Because I should have enabled keyboard normally. Is the keyboard not working? Because you should have control over the keyboard, like, I've enabled it. It's right there. I'll try to troubleshoot you through the chat, because it might be easier through the YouTube chat, you know? Obviously, Parsec can be a little finicky sometimes. I like to use it. I use it a lot for the playing grounds. But obviously, it can be a little bit finicky between the fact that we're technically remote connecting some devices to a computer on the fly, which is already something Windows doesn't really like to do. Okay, I first apply. Do you have control? Like if let's say we want to map minus, because minus doesn't... No. The keyboard's on there. I don't understand, to be fair. Should I reboot the emulator? Or let me try... Can you type in? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, okay, we have Notepad. So it is an emulator issue, so what I'm gonna do is reboot the emulator. Okay, there we go. We have inputs. Okay. Where's my mouse? Okay, here's my mouse. Okay, we'll go back to settings menu if you want. Unless you're good as is. I should really just use my phone for that. For the chat, don't I? Do you want to set controls? Okay, if it's not okay, we'll go back to settings. Okay, so F11, I BBB to use Meta Knight again, and let's go. Gem Bastion. I was like, can I jump out of shield? And yeah, I can. Well, I guess that works. Okay, now Luigi, your call. If you want to, we can go back to the controller settings on the emulator. I'm gonna wait for your I mean, you let me know, okay? We'll try one more like this, and okay. You'll switch inputs, okay. No problem, I'll just F11, and then configure. And then inputs. Okay, so let's do B. Wait, B. Okay. Y. Okay. A. X. I'll do B again just in case. What? L. Okay. Wait, no. You have Q twice. L. Or R, I guess. We can do R. You know what I'll do? I'll clear L. How's R looking? Oh, you want A again. Okay, A. Okay, is A good? Our face button's okay. Azerty keyboard. So it should be the right key. So I guess we could just... I should have just gone on QWERTY. Okay, so let's try A again. And Y. I mean, I guess Y isn't used, so... L. Okay, here's L. There we go. Is B okay? I'm just making sure. B is okay, right? Okay, we're good. Apply, okay. Is it good now? But yeah, so sorry for the for the little snafu. I forgot that the keyboard by default is in AZERTY because, you know, France, and France is weird. Oh, you need to change A. Okay. Wait, no, that's my A. That's the one A, okay. Okay, it should be your Z now. Should we just VC? I feel like we could just VC. Real quick. That'd be easier. Okay, Y. Here's the Y. Y is Z as well. Like what? We're gonna make this work, chat. Okay, we're gonna make this work. Even if it means we're gonna end later. We're gonna make this work. I promise you we're gonna make this work. Oh, okay. No, okay, we're good. But yeah, if unfortunately this isn't a 4x3 game, so you can't see the chat scrolling on the right. I'm trying to imagine. I mean, just in case. I should really clear up the left stick, I guess. Are you using the arrow keys? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna check SAZX. I don't think I see SAZX elsewhere, and we should be good. Okay, let's try it. And F11 for full screen. Sorry about that, chat. Communication with like a 30-second delay is hard. I saw the spear, I tried to counter it, but that didn't work. That worked though. Yeah, that feels more right. It definitely feels more right as a match. We made it, Chad. We made it. We made it. We got the keyboard set up. There's a lot of trying to bait the other going around here. Also, I miscalculated my I need to remember he has a better disjoint than I do. I mean, that makes sense. Bandanity has a freaking spear. That makes sense. That he would have a better disjoint. But I'm playing like if he had a knife. Actually, speaking of disjoints. Speaking of disjoints, I guess we could just try spear. Right, I can pogo jump with this. Stop running. Stop running. Got him, got him. We are neutral. It's called neutral. That is called neutral. Neutral, everyone. Neutral. Poke! Poke, poke, poke. This is an interesting ability, to say the least. No, I have a platform. See, like that, I would say that this is not an archer stage. Personal opinion, I don't think this is an archer stage. Especially when I have no ball. You know? Like the... On FD? Yeah, sure. Probably doable. On this stage where you keep shooting in the platforms? First impression doesn't seem too good for Archer. For the Archer. I'll do one more as staff. Yeah, I don't know about the matchup specifically, but I feel like the stage itself was blocking you more than, you know, me. Okay, hopefully with the... Also, speaking of general fighting game stuff, real quick. See, this is already a much better stage. I guess that makes sense that Archer likes to be in the air. And given that the jab 4 that would be tough for Archer. It definitely felt like the stage was better for Archer. You know what I mean? I definitely felt like this stage was better overall for Archer. Oh, you know what? GUI time. That feels fitting. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I've been working on Tournament Stream Helper lately, and we finally released the thumbnail feature. Yeah, I was guessing that there would be like shortcuts. That is a... That is a lot of lag on that dash attack. I will say rock feels more useful than in Smash already. Yeah, command grabs. We all have command grabs in this house. I love the Roach hat, by the way. The Roach hat on Whip is really good. It's really cute. I like it. Okay, let's try to learn Gooey for a minute. And again, chat, if you want to play at some point, please let me know. I'm charging menacingly. That was my plan all along. Hey, it didn't work, but what a plan. Yeah. Never mind. We're going Bean. We're going Magalore. But yeah, Beam seems... no, not Beam. Whip seems hard to get in on. Might just be me, but... Whip seems really hard to get in on. If you don't know what you're doing. Wait, did I do something wrong? Okay, we're good. I guess that works. Oh, I see. It's Morlo. Hey, look, it's Morlo. Well, that works. Kinda. That works. Maglor is just Morlo. That's what we learned today. Maglor is just Morlo. I mean, I guess technical characters kind of work on keyboard just due to the fact that you're more laid out, you know. You have more space, you're more deliberate with your movements. But it is a matter of knowing what you're doing. Also, my goodness, what is this move? This looks ridiculous. Like, what is that up tilt? I mean, I guess up smash because you charge it, but still. Impaled! Yeah. I don't care, I'm sending chips at you. Yeah, I'll take that trade. Time to send chips. I'll take the trade! I'll take the trade. All week. This character is just Morlo. I swear. It is just Morlo. You know what? I haven't tried the D yet. So might as well. Yeah, D ditto! Yay! Also, maybe I should disable the vibrations, because obviously, between the fact that this is an emulator and also, I don't know why, I wasn't expecting Bandana D of all characters to be a flying archetype. If that makes sense. Okay, I found the move. I'm playing now Luigi right now, Keystone. By the way, hi. If you want to play, just let me know because we can cycle through. We can cycle through. I mean, I guess we could also have like an exhibition match before the end of the stream. You know, just so to have two players who know what they're doing actually, you know, playing. Instead of just me. I found the dash attack. And now we go. This move seems really good to get in on Yo-Yo. Yeah, this move seems really good to get in general, in fact. Ooh, good to know. Good to know about the stun on Yo-Yo. Yeah, also, yeah, sometimes the texture doesn't load properly. Due to, like, shader considerations. It happens, just, you know, reload it. Okay, so Painter is a kind of a zoning archetype, or at least a setup character. Now, this painting has auto aim. No, no statues. This is not allowed here. Respect the D. Also, I really like this remix. Oh, this is a good anti-air. Also, what we're playing right now, I will say the game feels really good to play. It feels remarkably good to play. Obviously a little bit stiff. Due to the fact that it's still like originally just the Kirby moveset. Ported straight from Star Allies. But despite that, I feel like it feels good to play, honestly. No statues. Thank you. Yeah, if you ask me about characters with good disjoints in this game, Painter was not on my list. I will admit that much. Painter was not on my list. Real quick. I want to... we haven't seen Beetle. For that matter. So I don't exactly know what it does. Stop it! Ooh. But I guess Beetle is also a flying archetype. Ooh, that did a lot. Yeah, that's fun. Like, you can. It is indeed fun to try and follow up and follow your opponent after the command grab. But Bell does damage, by the way. Bell does damage. Wasn't expecting to take that much from the Bell. At least from the jab from the Bell, you know. This seems like a very good stage for Bell, by the way. This feels like a very good stage for Bell. If you can just camp that bottom space. I was like, where do I approach for that one? Okay, fair enough, Naluigi. So, yeah, that means there's a free spot. So if anyone wants to join, there's a free spot. I'll play for, I think, since we kind of lost a lot of time on the setup, I think I'll play for another 10 to 20 minutes. Since we did lose a lot of time to the keyboard setup. I'll send back my ID in the chat. In case someone wants to join in. By the way, good games, Luigi. I didn't say it, but good games. Those were really fun. But yeah, review after, like, about an hour and a half, I would say, of playing. This is a good game. definitely doesn't. I mean, the vanilla version really felt like it doesn't have that much depth. But I feel like as a good time killer, it's a really good. And then you had the community version on top of it, and I feel like just the feeling of the game is much better. I can't exactly explain why, because I haven't played that much of the original and of Community Edition. But just the feeling of the game is much better. And it really benefits the game for it. So yeah, once again, as a reminder, I'll have one more opponent. I'll just kick Luigi for now. So if anyone wants to fight in Kirby Fighters 2, please let me know in the chat. I'm saying that, but at the same time, I think YouTube is having some issues tonight. I've been disconnected from this chat like multiple times. Yeah, Magikarp, I'll play you again if there's nobody to join in. Nobody else wants to join. But I want to prioritize players who haven't played with me yet. If that makes sense. That does remind me, for Season 3, I should probably set up the overlay so that you can actually see who's playing when we're playing Parsec games. I should actually set that up. But I have a lot of things to actually think about for Season 3, which would be like in September, October. That would be one of them. And I also want to actually commission a custom background for the playing grounds. Because right now we're just using a photo of Austria. Literally just a photo of the Austrian countryside. But yeah, we're gonna wait 5 minutes in the chat if you want to play. And if not, I'll just join Magikarp again. I'll just play with Magikarp again. Just so you know. Yeah, with all that, I was starting a train of thought earlier and I didn't finish the train of thought. Which was like Tournament Stream Helper, that software that I've been using for the streams and just developing on in general. We finally released the thumbnail feature, which allows you to generate thumbnails for your VODs. Which is really cool. And obviously, like, Kirby Fighters 2 is supported by the software, because, you know, I added it. So if you do like Kirby Fighters 2 streams, like either tournaments or free play or whatever, you can just use that. There's also like a bunch more games because I've added like 70 at this point in the software. I don't know when to stop. This is a problem. I do not know when to stop. Like even today, I've added like Melty Blood, Actress Again Current Code, and Red Earth. Which, honestly, this is a game we should actually play when it releases in the Capcom Collection. But we're probably just gonna play Fightcade for that, because people are gonna stick to Fightcade. Let's be honest. The collection is nice, But people are just gonna stick to Fight Kit because it's going to be more convenient. Like, hopefully the emulation is good because Digital Eclipse isn't handling this one for once. Which I'm at least happy about. I think it's M2. It might be M2 actually handling this one. If so, it's really good. But last time we bought Digital Eclipse collections, they weren't too great. Like Street Fighter Anniversary, eh. Sam Show Anniversary by Digital Eclipse, eh. It's rough. It's rough. So I'm kind of glad it's not Digital Eclipse on the Capcom Fighting Collection. And the plan is probably going to be... how to put it? The plan is probably going to be to buy it on Switch, just to give you my impressions of how it works on Switch. For informative purposes. The other collection I'm actually looking forward to is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection, because it's going to have TMNT Tournament Fighters, like all the versions of it. The problem is that this one is made by Digital Eclipse, so it probably is going to have a lot of issues. Like, I don't trust Digital Eclipse. Like, this is just where we are at now. I don't trust Digital Eclipse to do a good job with those. It's okay, Keystone. We're fine. We're just polling the chat to see if someone wanted to play, but if not, I'll just play with Magikarp for another 15 minutes. Why am I... I need to stop putting up instances of Yuzu. But yeah, Magikarp, if you want, feel free to join in. Doesn't seem like we're gonna have anyone else right now, so we'll play for another 15 minutes and then I'll close up the stream. Is that okay with you? Also, No, okay, yeah, we are playing portable mode. For a moment I was like, am I emulating dock despite the fact that the thing is 720p? But no, we are doing portable mode, so it should be less of a strain. So yeah, I need to re-enable the controller in there. Okay, so we're good. And it should be default. Yeah, it should be default. From what I see, 0, 1, 2, 3, that's default. Okay, cool! I'm gonna continue with Beetle for now. And again, chat, don't let that stop you. If you want to play at some point, if someone else just jumps in and wants to play, we might have a little bit of extra time for it. Those okay. Why did I release the shield? Up B. I mean, obviously there's no concept of an up B in this game, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that seems... I don't know, that seems a little rough for good old day. That seemed a little rough. Why does this have priority on the hammer? Poor DDD's getting bullied. Poor DDD's getting bullied. To be fair, it's canon, but... It is canon! You can't say otherwise. It is canon. Like, that felt brutal for DDD. I don't know why my command grab had, like... priority over his hammer, of all things. That felt like this should have hit me like more out of my command grab, because it's literally supposed to be a disjoint in a way. But I guess it's just his big belly. Okay, this one made sense, you know? This is what I think of when I see a grappler character versus someone with disjoints. This is what I think of, you know? This is the kind of interactions I'm expecting. Not whatever happened to poor DDD. Makes sense. You know what? I'll do one more with Beetle. But I'll try it with the crack costume. I mean, I guess DDD is high damage, to be fair. This is much more methodical as a matchup. Yeah, it definitely feels much more methodical, and yeah. It's down charge. Honestly, I think after the stream what I'll do is actually do the unlocking thing, though. Do the leveling thing. Just to be rid of it. In case I want to play the game again another time. Which could happen, honestly. It's a fun game. I'll go back to Meta Knight. Yeah, it definitely felt like I was being much more methodical in the Beam matchup, which makes sense because obviously Beam is supposed to be more of a zoning character. Also, we see proper fighter gameplay, which is nice. Given my poor showing of fighter earlier. Stop spamming down kick. It's not good for your health. Literally. It's not good for your health. Because I can punish it. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna do 2 more games, and then I'll be done for the night. I'll use staff again. Shit. Not what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. Right, there's the wispy hat. I think one of my favorite things in Yo-Yo, just in general in Kirby games, why did I go in the corner? I willingly went in the corner. That never works out. Rare are the situations where you willingly go in the corner. Okay, that looked funny. That looked funny. The walk the dog versus the pogo stick. That looked funny. Okay, one more. Okay, focus. This is the last one. I need to focus. This is not going well. Stop going in the corner, me. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad it's not Fire Yo-Yo right now. But yeah, thanks for the games, Magikarp. Really fun. Just really fun games. So yeah, thank you for playing, and yeah, I think that's just gonna conclude the streams for tonight. And really fun game, just a really fun game overall. I liked it, and if you have the opportunity to actually play Kirby Fighters 2 Community Edition, please do so. The mod is available on Game Banana. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you how to get the game, you just buy it. But if you want the mod, let me just try and get the link for you, chat. Because all the instructions to actually play it should be there. But yeah, thanks for coming, by the way, Magikarp and the other devs. This also means a lot to me when the devs of a project, of a fan project, most notably, actually come and play with me on the stream. Because, gosh, it feels good, you know. It allows us as well to see some good gameplay. And yeah, I guess I should plug the Discord. Do I have a Discord link right now? I guess I could plug the Kirby Fighters 2 Discord while I'm at it. I just don't know if I have the invite people. Wait, no. This one expires in 7 days. Let's invite the people. So if you want to join those charming people in playing Kirby Fighters 2 or Kirby Fighters 2 Community Edition, as we did today, make sure to join in on the Kirby Fighters 2 Discord. Bunch of lovely people. So anyways, before we go, I'd like to remind you, everyone, that On Saturday, we will have Samurai Showdown at Battle for the Den. This is the monthly tournament for Nintendo Switch, for Europe. So if you have the game and want to have some fun, make sure to register. If you want to get some points on the leaderboard for the Alpha Rankings, make sure to register as well. This will be our last event for Season 2 of the Alpha Rankings. So you don't want to miss out. If you want to get on those leaderboards, you can just type in the command !! Battle Den in the chat in order to have all of the information and the registration links for the tournament which is happening on Saturday at 20:30 CEST. And also, the next game will be featuring at the Playing Grounds. Not next week though, because next week I'll be on vacation. So on the 26th of April, we'll be back to the roots of the Playing Grounds by playing Fighting godslayer Another Dash, the Switch game, which is like technically the second version of Fighting godslayer and is exclusive to Switch and has some interesting mechanics. This will be on the 21st, not the 21st, the 26th of April at 21 CEST. So if you want to play some Fighting godslayer Another Dash, make sure to join us for the Playing Grounds as today, just like today. You just join in the chat, say you want to play, and we play. And yeah, well, with that, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Once again, thank you to the devs for coming to the stream. This means a lot to me. And the VOD will be available immediately. So if you want to get some clips, make some highlights, something. I hope one day we'll have enough subscribers on YouTube to actually unlock the clips feature, because I really want that clips feature on the Wolf TV channel. But with that, I will just close it there for tonight, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone, have a great rest of your day or a great evening, depending on where you are. Bye!